Welcome to Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. My name is Doug, and today we are decorating for Easter. I'm so excited, and I hope you stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you on the fireplace mantle, I added a little Easter here, and I think it looks super cute. At the ends, I have these wooden bunnies that I had. I think I got those last year or the year before, I can't remember when. But they look super cute. I have some eggs there, some florals, and those bunnies near the clock right here are from Hobby Lobby. I know I got that last year, including the sign, "He is risen." So I just love how it looks on the fireplace mantle. Really sweet. Love that. Down here next to my fireplace, I have that bunny pillow that I told you about in my last video. He's super cute. He's popping out of that basket there. And then I have these. I'm not sure where I got these. It was $14.99, and I got it a couple of years ago. I don't remember where, but that's super cute. It says Easter, and that rabbit I know was from Kirkland's. And a little floral arrangement. Love how that looks. And down here is my Rae Dunn Happy Easter little ceramic basket with some florals in there. Love how that looks. And there's Simon. Say hi, Simon. He's like, I don't want to be bothered right now. In the living room, I still kept those pillows that I had for my winter decor out, along with the throw, but that pillow in the middle there, that is an Easter pillow that I got at Kirkland's, I think a couple of years ago. It was either last year or the year before. And I love how that looks, brings in a little bit of Easter. And then on the little coffee table, or little table here I should say, is once again that little bunny there that I made out of fabric, and just sewed that together, and I think it looks really cute there. There's a spring arrangement right here on this table that I had on my coffee table. I just moved it over here, bring in spring. And then on my coffee table here, I have that cloche with the eggs in there, more neutral color eggs, that wooden sign, and I just threw some florals there, a little bundle of flowers here on here with a beaded garland in there with a candle, of course battery operated. And oh, look at here, a children's book, Renaissance, an Easter story written and illustrated by Douglas Noor. How awesome is that? Who's that? This was the Easter book that I wrote last year for kids, elementary school, really up until third grade probably. It's large print for the younger kids, and also for grandma and grandpa who have a hard time. But that was my first children's book, which I'm really proud of. I put this in the living room. It's a little table that I have, a little side table that's in the living room, and I put that floral arrangement that I got at Home Goods in the middle with those two straw bunnies This one I believe I got at Kirkland's last year, and then this one I believe was either Amazon. I think it could have been Amazon, but I think it looks cute there. What do you think? And now let's go into the kitchen and take a look at what I did in the kitchen. On the table here, I have this little arrangement that I just threw together. That little bunny there, I think came from Home Goods. Floral arrangement, some tulips there, and of course some Easter eggs that are on that little tray there. I think it looks really cute. For the breakfast room china closet, on top I have 2 straw bunnies that I got at Kirkland's. That white one I got last year, that big one I got this year. Love how that looks. Happy Easter sign, I believe was Hobby Lobby last year. And then let's take a look. Of course, I kept my parents' dishes there. Those are from Germany. They're Hutchenreuter. And I love the pink flowers and little yellow flowers and green leaves. It just says spring to me. And I love that sign there. It says, "By this we know love, because Jesus Christ laid down his life for us." So, love that. And I think it turned out real cute. That little rabbit there is from Germany. That was made in Germany. I think he's really cute. And I just love how the china closet looks. Super cute. Now my little coffee bar area here, I did a 2-tier tray. And I think it turned out really cute. When you do a 2-tier tray, you really want to fill it as much as you can, and I think it turned out really cute with my little rabbits, little shelf sitters here. Happy Easter, must have coffee sign. I keep that there all the time, and I think it turned out really cute. 25 cents bunny food. On the counter over here, I just did a little tray here with a bunny, and I filled that jar there with some jelly beans. I believe I got that jar at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. And that little Easter arrangement there. Once again, it's probably Home Goods or Hobby Lobby. I am not sure. I know I got that a few years ago. Oh, Kirkland's. So that was Kirkland's a couple of years ago. Still left the price on $19.99, but usually I try to purchase things on sale or use my coupons. That rabbit was Hobby Lobby, but I got that. That's been in this house for many years now. So it's at least 10 years old. And He is Risen sign, that's another Hobby Lobby piece. So I just love how that looks on the kitchen counter. Now, I didn't do too much in the dining room yet because it's still early, but I am going to do an Easter tablescape, of course, for Easter. But for right now, I put that little arrangement on the table, the candle holder, and with the Easter eggs going around. I think it looks really sweet. And I got some tulips in the background there on that table. So the dining room doesn't have too much Easter in it, but like I said, I will be doing a Easter tablescape. And it's just too early to do that yet. And I put my cross wreath on the front door and the inside. I just love how that looks. It looks super sweet. And I think everything looks awesome. And last but not least, the mudroom that's in the back here by our back door. I did a 2-tier tray, and let's take a look at some of the stuff. First of all, I wanted to show you some of the paintings that I did. This is a resurrection scene right here. You can see Jesus, the shadow of Jesus right over here. And I love how that turned out. That's an acrylic painting. This one is acrylic too, and I think I used a little oil. That's Jesus and some children around him. And then that one is the Jesus on the cross. And I did that. That's an oil painting there. That one's done in oils. This one was the painting I did that's in my Easter book. So in that book that I just showed you, this is the last picture that's in the book, and that's painting I did there, oil painting. And let's take a look at the console table that's by the back door here. I love how it turned out. So on my two-tier tray, I have a floral arrangement. And then once again, with the two-tier tray, you really just want to fill it up. So a lot of those little signs, and I got off of, well, those signs I got at Hobby Lobby, but those tulips I got off of Amazon. And that Happy Easter sign too, that was from Amazon. Some of these are from Amazon too, and also Hobby Lobby. So a little Easter egg there. He is risen. That cross is from Hobby Lobby. I just love that cross. And that picture that I showed you, I love how it looks on this console table here. And then the little resurrection scene here, I got that off of Amazon. It's just made out of wood. And I just love how it turned out. And then the wreath here, there's a bunny, he's going, he's hopping into that little wreath there. I thought that looked kind of cute. Remember last time for St. Patrick's Day, I had a leprechaun there, so there I have a bunny rabbit that's just popping in there. I think it turned out really cute and sweet, and I just love how our mudroom turned out. And I have one last thing, and that is the Easter wreath that I'm going to put on my door. Looks great. I just love how that looks. And I am now all ready for Easter. Thank you so much for joining us on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas today. Remember, if you want that homey vibe, you need to subscribe. And please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy healthy living. Bye-bye. And happy Easter. Thank you.